Kia ora tātou te whānau, welcome back to another Island Paradise video as we load back into the game. If you haven't seen our first video, we basically started off on this island right here, got some basics down, cooked some food, a few items here and there as well, and then ultimately we were able to create this rope bridge all the way over to the second island here, which is Simon's Island. Also, if you watched the first video, we had a little explore. We did explore a little bit. We seen that there are these fields here. Um, we had sunflower seeds, so they're actually progressed in terms of the type of resources and items that we could collect and also craft as well. We also found Simon's Trader in the middle of the center here. So I thought initially that we were about to rebuild a deserted island every time we went to a new island, but it seems like on the second island, someone has already been here and built a community already. Although, in saying that we are the only people here, maybe we're just here to help craft Simon's, the rest of his island, and I'll tell you why. Okay, so we came in here. There was a tool trader, building trader, and food trader. In the first video, we figured out that there was no real clue as to how to progress. There was nothing to say like in the top left corner or some type of character or narrator to kind of point us in the direction to keep going, to keep moving on, to keep progressing. So what I've kind of done is I've actually gone around and collected a lot of materials, crafted a few benches here and there as well. And after looking through all of these parts of the island, I figured out that I know what to do now. And the reason why is, for example, if we come here and you want to buy it, it's a shop essentially here. If you see it there though, it says bronze happiness. So I'm trying to think like how are we gonna get this currency, which I do have in the top left of my inventory. How are we gonna get this currency? How are we able to get our hands on some money, because we can sell at some of these shops as well. Come over here. We can sell, oh sorry, back to the food trader. We can sell tomatoes, corn, which we can get on the first island, mushrooms, and all these other things here as well, raw fish. And I kind of, after a few times going through it, when you sell a tomato, you get bronze happiness. When you sell like cooked fish, I believe this is the only one that you get silver happiness, which is essentially the currency. So then that clicked in my mind that in order to progress to the next island, um, without like speed running it, just keeping that in mind and being able to indulge and immerse yourself in this whole island, creating like fields, possibly farms, and whatever it might be. We got a well over there too. Um, what we have to do is make money, right? And in order to make money, what I'm thinking, if we go back to the fields, where were they? Well, here's one over here. If we are able to create some farming, let it be tomatoes, potatoes, sunflower seeds, all of that stuff that's in Simon's Trader, we will be able to make some money and we will be able to purchase a few special things. Some are essential, but there's also some special things that we can also purchase, I believe. So you can buy these. These are all bronze happiness, but I think it's on the side here. Okay, so we got a pawn shop here that requires silver happiness, right? And from what I've seen, the only way that we could, so far, this is what I've kind of discovered, only way we can get silver happiness is if we sell cooked fish to the food trader. Okay, so what our mission, or maybe something that we could focus on first, because this pawn shop over here, on the side here, I think this is a part of the mission as well. We need Simon's pawn shop, and that would help us unlock to sell these items from the treasure chest that you can find exploring the island. They're just a little chest, and they give like bronze hourglass is the one, and I've found the second one on this one here, and these will also be able to yeah, sell into the pawn shop here. Okay, I'm thinking that these are tables that you can craft and place somewhere around the town. But there's also elements, and I'll show you in a minute, that I believe you might be able to upgrade these tables. You'll see a few things in here. Okay, so what we're gonna do in this is we're gonna do a bit of progression. I've already farmed a few items and already actually crafted a few of the things that we haven't done yet, so that we can kind of speed up the process of this video. If you prefer that way, I as a viewer of videos, I think I would like that. If not, if you want to see me chopping trees, let me know. I have no problems doing that at whānau. So we've got a bee house here, but I haven't figured out how we collect honey off of it. Maybe we need to put flowers in there. That's another cool thing. So there's nothing or no one telling you exactly what to do or how to go about it, but exploring these tables, looking inside of the trader, I'll show you something else real quick too. You kind of figure out what you need to do to keep progressing and moving up in the island paradise world, so to speak. Okay, this billboard wasn't here, but it's Simon's billboard. And if you go into your inventory and crafting, you can actually craft it in there. So we can already do this. And I placed it in here. And what it actually does is that it activates these places, positions, not only on this billboard, but as we walk outside, you'll see them out in the town, in the island as well. So I've already made a well, drinking well. You can place empty bottles in here and it'll fill them up. I do believe when you have one drink, like one bottle is one sip, so you don't really get too much. Okay. So these wells here, color coded as well, which is kind of nice. This is like greenhouse, I believe. So I'm thinking we might start off by farming the workshop. Maybe once we get into it, real quick. So we could put these were already here. Maybe we need to start doing a farm, so to speak. But we want to be working towards that silver happiness, which I don't know if there's any fish in this lake in the distance here. But we need to build a fishing. It's like a fishing net or fishing trap in order to catch some fish, so we can cook that fish and then sell it at the trader to get silver happiness. Then we can work our way to getting like Simon's pawn shop and stuff like that. Okay. So before we get into the building though, there might be a little bit of collecting and stuff like that. On here, you can pick up more iron. There's also glass on here. I think I'll show you the house. What I've done so far actually. Glass. What else is there? You can get sand, collect sand and soil on here as well. So I believe that might come with the farming house. And once we put that down, I've also built the furnace and a primitive anvil. We're still in the primitive stages right now, slowly getting into the iron and whatnot, which is cool. I don't know what should. I feel like once you move beyond the primitive age, so to speak, we might be able to do something a bit more special, so to speak. So we done this primitive crafting bench. There's a lot of things like a bucket. I don't think that's new, but things like a wood pillar, wood frame, the furnace open, a small composter. I think this is something else I'll need to do as well. Do we have the wood planks? I don't think we have the wood planks for it. Oh, 16. Okay, we need a couple more. That's a good. We can come back to that. But we done the weld, we done the anvil, furnace again, we done a beehive. We done a beehive, farming workbenches, which I believe if we read the description, farming workbench can only be placed in the workshop. and this is the farming workshop. So we have both of those. Also gonna have a look at this too, just to see the potential of how quick you can connect these islands and whether it benefits us or not. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. And also got access to crafting an iron axe and pickaxe. The only problem with this is I haven't figured out how you get an iron axe head or an iron pickaxe head. So there's some progression here that we need to figure out because we can't do it on the anvil. We only got like handles and just things that you can craft. Nails, actual nails, not some rusty ones that we've already got. Okay, so that's basically where we're up to now. Also a little side note here. These are the things that have dropped on the ground here. So even when you leave the game after dropping them, they'll be there. They don't really disappear, or they don't disappear at all. They just kind of sit where you dropped them. Real quick, maybe we can put flowers in there, and then maybe it might convert. I've seen in the shop bottle of honey, but we can't place any of these water bottles on there, so I'm not too sure what kind of bottle that we needs. That's why I got like an iron bowl. I don't think it was gonna work, but it's worth a try, right? Okay, flowers ain't a thing too. Usually when you put something that actually requires it to turn into whatever you need it to do, it'll start crafting or start converting into like whatever it needs. I'm guessing honey from the beehive. Maybe we need multiple bee houses to actually attract more bees or something. Anyway, that's basically where I've crafted up to. I try not to do too much for this video. Also on some exploring vibes, I come across this. And I believe this is like Simon's house. You can also find these like dirt water bottles everywhere. You convert those into normal water bottles. And yeah, these anvils too. So they just pop up everywhere. So we found this house, which was like interesting. I was like, whoa, we've got this big part here. And we also got this little room here, which I put. Oh no, this was already here. Simon's crafting house table. This table was already here. And there is another little one up here. So what I think we have to do to help the progress is build Simon's house. So I've already got the first one here. And that required some wood pullers and then wood frames. You need nails, so I had to go back to the anvil and do quite a bit of nails back then, bring them over here so we can do these wood panels. So we got the first one here, and we also need a hammer. We might need a hammer to put this house, which I got a primitive wood hammer there. Hopefully we can build a house with that. We'll see. Okay, so we're gonna go and pop the house right now, actually, and then after that we're going to see. I got a bridge frame here because it's not a rope bridge, and I do believe there's two ways that you can go off of this particular island as well. And then we've got a forest bridge floor. So I think this is more the foundation, and then the floor goes on top of the foundation, which allows us create that bridge. So we're going to have to do a few of those, but I'm going to put the brakes on that. Also mushrooms, I think that gives us an opportunity to farm mushrooms and be able to sell them and get some currency, get some money from the trader. And this is what I was talking about, a small fish farm. Sorry, it wasn't a fish trap, a fish farm. And this is going to help us get the silver happiness, the silver coins, so we can get the pawn shop, Simon's pawn shop and whatnot, and start selling these little items here. Copy. So Simon's trader. See, I think we already got access to that, so maybe we just upgrade it. We'll see. So we'll go and see what we can do with this one here first, and we'll start placing these things around. Alright, so let's place this. It's quite big, isn't it? Here we go. Okay. So we put that there. Okay. And that's it. This is framing. Okay, so that's gonna be a little bit over 2 minutes, I do believe. 2 minutes. So we're gonna let that one cook in there for now. Okay, we might need to get to level 2. I'm hoping that throughout this video we could possibly, yeah, just build a few structures. Initially I did think though that you'll just have free reign to craft will build your own community, right? In this particular game. So far though, because when I think about it, there's no foundations, there's no real walls that you can usually in survival games place down. It's just start building your house, although we haven't gotten that deep yet. Okay, let's see. Forest, bridge frame. Yes, okay. We need a few of those. And then we'll place this one on top. Beautiful. Okay. This is one side. I do believe on the other side, there might be another way to get over. You can kind of see there's small fields there. A lot of big trees there. Something to mention as well. You would have seen the iron pickaxe and axe. Upon the first one, which is like a primitive one, you would get one of each material per hit. When you go into the iron stuff, iron tools, you will start getting 2 of each thing. So it'll be like 2 small wood, 2 large wood, 2 fiber, or whatever you get out of trees, right? So we do have 2 fields over here. How do we place this, do you think? Yeah, so it's the starting point for the creation of your own farm. Maybe here? Should we place it here and see what happens? Farm workshop. Farming workbench can only be placed in the workshop. Is this not the workshop? Oh. Oh, there's a particular area that they snap to. Okay. So you can't place it anywhere. It has to be here. Gotcha. So we do. This is where our farming career starts, alright? Onion fields, sunflowers, potato fields, and corn fields as well. So what do we need? We need the soil and whatnot, right? Compost bucket. Don't know how to do that yet. Wheat seeds. I'm pretty sure that's easy to come by. Compost bucket. How would we make a compost bucket? Glass panels. Alright, I do got glass panels. So you can find broken glass on this second island, which you put into the furnace and then it'll make like a glass panel. So now to do that. Pillars, we know how to do those. Compost bucket seems like the thing we might need to figure out. Off the top of my head, potato. I don't think you can sell potatoes. I can't remember. We'll double check. You can sell corn, onion, and tomatoes though for bronze happiness. I think you get something from the wheat seeds, maybe. Okay. You can do sunflower seeds actually. So this is gonna be like the beginning of our, how do I say it? So we're the beginning of us trying to make money or trying to make product to sell to the trader, right? Hope you guys are enjoying these type of videos too, if you wanna know. I'm enjoying playing games like this, something chill. So if you enjoy these games, let us know if you have any recommendations. And not, you can make you out. Message me, reach out to me, join the Discords and whatnot. We can definitely check them out. So if we sell tomato, that's by the 10. And then at the top left of my inventory here, you'll see that I'm getting some bronze happiness. Interesting name for a currency, right? Mushrooms. 70, what is that? 75? Okay, so that's by the 10 as well. Sunflower seeds. A lot of wheat seeds. It's by the 10 as well, so seeds by the 10. Onions are by the 10 as well. Alright. Forest bridge. Oh, okay, so this is how I got the bridge frame, is that I bought it. So even puts more emphasis on us needing to make a production line or make a few crops of this and that in order to sell to the trader, which is a pretty cool concept. But again, this is something that you have to kind of figure out. All right, so we got an upgrade and we got a house 2. The second step, building someone in house, place on the first floor. Okay, so let's put this here. I'll use the hammer to install the upgrade. All right, so let's hold this. I think. There it is. Okay, we got to upgrade. So we can destroy things too. Okay, cool. Collect this build part to return to inventory. Gotcha. What? Oh, there we go. Upgrade applied. Alright. Where does this part go now? Oh. And then we upgrade this. Okay, so our next mish will be to level 2. The upgraded version of it. Okay, so we'll go quickly get some materials in order to get some planks. We'll craft some of those and we'll be back. While we're at it, I'm trying to get some materials for the bucket, but I thought I'll show you what the glass looks like as well. It just looks like broken glass or scrap glass. You pick it up. Put a farm in, but it's just on these particular hills. There's a few hills actually that you can follow. Radio. Hopefully these things have finished crafting. Yep, this is our level 2 upgrade. I'll show you the fish farm as well. Upgrade the second level here. Equip our hammer. I'll hold it. Then apply the upgrade. Okay, so from those small little pillars we have an entire second story. Cool. I wonder if this is actual tutorial now that I think about it, because maybe later on, maybe the next island, maybe 2 more islands, we can start being creative and doing our own things. Let's just do some trader and the upgrade 10 panels. Damn, let's go and put this trap down. I did actually notice if we come this way on the island. If you look down there, that looks exactly like a fish farm, right? Or at least the dock where you can put the farm on it. So I think for the rest of this video, we might have to, after we suss that Simon's trader, we might have to focus on the farming first so we can get some crops growing and selling. Get that business going first, and then we'll go over to the fish farming because that's going to give us our silver. It's cooked fish and there's maybe one. Oh, cooked mushrooms possibly. Mushroom farm. So we do want to get our farming going. Damn. Okay, Simon's trader should be done right now. So if we place it, wait. Oh, it's up here. Huh? Wait. Is it in here? Could be a complete structure of its own. I did think we had. We just need this. So we're trying to put this trader level somewhere. I do think I have an idea where we could put that, which is right by the main trader area, Simon trader area. There's a blank foundation to the right of that building, so I'm wondering if that's where this particular one goes. So I just went to craft Simon's Traders the upgrade, and it was like 1,170 seconds. So hopefully it's daytime by then. Now that the sun has finally popped up, it's been a while. I don't know, I feel like there was like a 20-minute timeline of when it was like dark time, I believe. It did seem to be quite a bit. But going back to Simon's Trader level 1 and the upgrade to it, I was saying that there was this foundation next to the trader. So what I'm guessing is that we can place this right on there. This is quite big. We can't really place it out in the open anywhere. And we do know some things have their place. So here we go there. This is the trader. Oh. Whoa. Okay, we don't place that. We hold this. We come here and bam. Way huger. What the heck? Okay. So much more room that we can put on there. And we got that one on there. I also made a composter. And, oh yeah, I do believe that you can just place it anywhere. I wonder if you can place it inside. Doesn't make sense, but we'll just have a look. Probably place it outside here somewhere. You can actually place it inside as well. Okay, we'll put this right here. What do we get out of it? Craft. You can craft compost. Oh, and here's the bucket here. Okay, cool. So you need sand, plant fiber, hay, and a water bucket. Damn. Okay. I think I know where the water bucket is. I just gotta find which table it is exactly. But I think that's gonna be enough for this particular video here. We've explored a little bit more deeper as we've unlocked more things to do. We've also unlocked more knowledge as to what we should be focusing on so we can progress kind of like in a linear way, if you will. In terms of the next few videos, I think I'm gonna start focusing them on each of these areas. So farming, doing the bridge, and also like doing like a mushroom farm. I'm not too sure where it goes in particular. I believe these white lines might be for the tomato greenhouse. It's for greenhouse, I believe, from this one here. Yeah, it's a small tomato greenhouse. I think we can place multiple of those over there. But what we want to do is that we want to get our farming going so that we can start picking crops and selling them to the trader. Thank you guys for watching though. I do appreciate that. Let me know in the comments. Drop a comment, say hello. Let me know how you feel about this game. What other survival games does this remind you of? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Mā te wā.